Well, this is Light Form 5 back at the spectrum, and this is how to make your meditation more meaningful. A lot of us have a problem getting started meditating because of how slow the ascension process is at first. It goes unnoticed until there is such a change that you do notice. And it's irreversible by then, unless you fall back into a negative karma spree, which really sucks. Anywho, how to make your meditation more meaningful. Pranayama is a Sanskrit word that means breath work. And prana is the basic force behind all life. It is what drives everything. It's the force that runs through us. It's the electromagnetic pulse that makes our heart pump and our brains think. Now, we breathe prana in every day, but we don't consciously breathe prana. It rides in on our breath with the oxygen and CO2 and the carbon, but it's none of the above. It's the God particle within all of that stuff, which is the energetic molecule. Now, for us to harness this prana, we must learn to consciously breathe it. And to learn to consciously breathe it, we must learn pranayama, which is breath work, and is Sanskrit and Buddhist. So if you don't like those people, you shouldn't watch this video. But anywho, back to the basic teachings. Pranayama. Now, one of the first breaths that I like to do is the simple breath, and that's how you get a recognition of the prana. You focus either on your diaphragm or your nose while you're in the meditation position. This should be done before meditation because it helps enhance meditation. And if you do yoga, it should be done after your yoga session. Now, the simple breath is you pay attention to either your diaphragm or your nose, and you breathe in and you focus on inhaling a white light, golden light, rainbow light, whichever feels better towards you. And you focus on that point in your diaphragm or your nose, and you feel this prana come into your body, and you let it fill every fiber of your being and light you up to whatever color you are inhaling. Now, once you do that, you can switch to the cleansing breath, which is a reenactment of the universe, is cycles of life. Now, the cleansing breath comes in through the mouth first. You exhale all the way. Then you inhale through your nose until you fill your lungs to full capacity by lifting your shoulders. Then you hold it for a second and focus on this white light that you've absorbed, filling your entire body and cleansing you, taking all your fears and emotions and blowing it out. And through these exercises, you're releasing stagnant energy in your body, so you get head rushes a lot like that of drugs. And it's quite amazing. That's why most yogis you see, they tell you that you're high all the time, because they really are. They're high on prana, and it is the shit. Now, another breath that I like to do is alternate nostril breathing. Now, over time, we tend to breathe more out of one nostril than the other, and it causes an imbalance in our body because our nasal passages are connected to two different nervous systems going out our entire body. And it can cause depression, gland disorders, eating disorders, anything you could think of can come from this imbalance. And this is called alternate nostril breathing. What we do is we place our hand over our face like this. You start by plugging your right nostril, and breathing out through the left. And then breathing in through the left and holding it. Then exhale through the right, then in through the right, hold it, then out through the left. And there we have a complete alternate nostril breath. And when you do this, it will completely balance your body and make things a whole lot easier. You'll get more energy and you'll stop feeling so sick. You won't have to sleep as much. Now, the final breath that I'm going to teach y'all, and it is my favorite because of the mystical experience that it will bring about after all these other ones, is called the breath of fire. Now, the breath of fire, you place your hands on your knees, balled up fists, and you grip them firmly. And you breathe in through your nose, and you deep breaths into your diaphragm. Deep but steady at the same time. And you do this for 30 seconds to a minute. I suggest you start out with 30 seconds because you will get lightheaded and like a form of like hyperventilation, but that is not what it is. Actual electromagnetic energy being released. Now, when you hold the breath after you did after the 30 seconds of constant breathing, you hold your last breath until you can't hold it anymore. Then you release it through your mouth. Remember, we're breathing in through our nose the whole time. Now, when we release this out through our mouth, we will feel our bodies dematerialize. And this dematerialization is up to you, my friends, if you choose to follow the work of pranayama. And what this does, it gives our meditation more meaning by introducing us to the more mystical side of meditation. Pranayama can be dangerous because it can cause an awakening of the Kundalini early if you overdo it. So please don't overdo the exercises. Don't try to be too hard of an aspirant on yourself. Just go with the flow and live. Be blessed, everyone. I love you. Have a great day.